Welcome back, frienderinos. Let's just keep going, eh? Let's just continue. We are going to tackle... Actually, wait, we're probably about to tackle...
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Playin would like to see you down in life support on
like clockwork.
Anything else, Commander?
Like clockwork, get a crew member, do a mission. Crew member wants to do the, to do their loyalty quest. In this, like, second half of the game, I think it's safe to say that's basically what this is after the collector ship mission. It's the second half of the game. And I'm definitely, like, approaching endgame because of all the missions I'm knocking out of the water, so let's go talk to Thaney Boy after we go,
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need
after
me.
we go
Commander,
read
you
these
received a
unread
new
messages.
message at your
I'm
private
aware.
terminal.
I'm checking them right now, Kelly. You just told me about it a few seconds ago. I feel like there's too many triggers for Kelly to say that. It's too easy to trigger her saying that. Let's say that. Like, because you can trigger it by going near her. I think you can trigger it by going near the terminal, too. Don't quote me on that, though. And then she says the exact same line the exact same way when you talk to her. In fact, that could have been done a little differently with a little more lines. But, okay, unreads. Thank you for my daughter. From Diana. Commander Shepard. Ariatalok told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother, Diana. We talked when you came to investigate her death. Yep, I remember her. Ada certainly does. And all the pain she was going through, and she just wanted to hug that poor woman. Ari also told me that a dead Asari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments. That she was the one who'd killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Neff deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away. Gratefully, Diana. Yeah. Oof. You know what's interesting is that Arya bothered to do that. As cold as she acts, I mean, she probably stood to gain some way for this. Gain something from this. Knowing Arya. But Shepard still really respects Arya for going out of her way to allow to facilitate this. And I don't know if she reached out to her, but being able to spend a moment for someone like this in this kind of situation, I mean, I'm sure she felt like she stood to gain something from it, or didn't think she was going to lose anything from it. It's like, why the fuck would I not do this? Or maybe she just felt like she stood to gain some favor, and in Omega from something like this, perhaps. But regardless, Shepard still respects Arya as much as she doesn't really like a lot of how she runs Omega. Regardless. Only crash site data received. From Admiral Hackett, Commander Shepard. The Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found at the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you provided peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. Well, thank you very much. Mark is red, Mark is red. Now, that's all for the terminal. Let's go see poor Thane, because we're about to kind of see his sub-story. Like I said, reverse daddy issues situation. Just keep that in mind if you don't know about Thane's whole thing while we go talk to him here. By the way, I'm going to check really quick that my camera's behaving properly, because I feel like it might be pointed in the wrong direction. No, okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. So actually, let me also make sure audio's cool. I'm here. Yeah, I saw the desktop audio spike, which means that it is definitely recording. Everything seems to be kosher here, which is nice. So, Thane, who would be right here in life support. Hello, Thane, old buddy, old pal. I love this man and his eloquence and his demeanor and God, man, the Capriol syndrome and and Koliat. And if you don't know anything about all that, well, you'll start to see. And man, I feel bad for this man, but he never felt bad for himself. And it's amazing. He accepted this long before it. I love his ability to stare at the face of death and just embrace it, and also try to do something better with his life, possibly by doing this, and also wanting to help his son out. And Thane is a really inspirational character for me in two ways: as a person, number one, and number two, the way he's written is so inspirational to me as a writer.
Shepard,
Dialogue-wise,
I mentioned when we met
everything.
that
The
I
way
was
he's
dying.
portrayed
It's called
entirely.
Capriol syndrome.
The
It's not
voice
communicable,
acting.
but I have less than a year to live.
The cadence to his voice, I love him, man. He's one of my favorite characters. I forgot about that, frankly. Oofity.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Koliat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. No, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
Ah, cute.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Oh, unfashionable. Koliak jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps.
I love these. These
Put
are
him
awesome.
down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
These flashbacks, I think this is supposed to represent the sort of violent angle changes and the sounds that go along with these vivid recounts are supposed to, I think, get across the fact that he's having very vivid, intense recollections of these memories as he's talking about them, which is a drill thing, I think, which is just, I love that. He's so cool. Such a cool character. I love him.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Koliat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
If we're talking about this, he must have contacted you.
No, he didn't. But my condition... I've been judging my life, measuring what I've added and what I've taken away. I used my contacts to trace Koliat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
He doesn't want his son to end up like him. Oof.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah.
I'll be meditating until you need me.
Yeah, she's not wanting to, she's not wanting to leave this kind of thing unfinished. to have someone so young, you know, make a mistake that's going to barrel their life down the wrong hill, so to speak. Send their life barreling down the wrong hill. That sounds like a better grammatical way to put that. Alrighty. Enoch, mass relay. Wee. I said we. Game, stop going past the system. I remember this being a thing before. I remember that was a little funny little thing that kept happening. Anytime I played this. Buy fuel, buy probes, out the butt. Still have a lot of money to spare. It's how I'm playing the game, and the fact that I think I had a lot of credits to start with. Alrighty, Dergy. Let's go to the Citadel to help out Thay. Yeah. I don't know what I'm yaying about. This is kind of a sad mission, but I mean, I just love playing missions in this game, man. They're just so goddamn fun. Doc. Lots of cutscenes play, they're very nice. Research upgrades to improve your squad's weapons and powers. Review your upgrades at your personal terminal. Whew. Alright, so let's grab us Thingy Boy. Our only unloyal companion as of yet. Non-loyal. And that is about to change right about now. And if we're gonna stop a killer, you know what? She'd want to kill it, but I mean, she's bound to Shepard's morals, blah blah blah. But I mean, yeah, she knows how to stop people like this. Let's go ahead and bring Samara. Plus, God, I love her. Anyway, bam. Alright, so Thaney Boy. Alright, so Samara. Poichus. Yeah. Okay, so I'm still waiting for 2 more points here to add to Adrenaline Rush for now. Yeah, nothing to add to Thane or her. Like, I could add, like, Pull, but I'd rather have 2 more points to go ahead and max out her Reeve. So let's do that for now.
CSEC appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Currently have no leads, because Garrus doesn't leave a trace. In fact, he's really good at that, because Omega. Yeah. He ended up making a lot of waves of blood, Merc blood on Omega, home of all the illegal activities in the Citadel, pretty much. In the Terminus systems, pretty much, as far as I'm aware, like a huge hub anyway. For that shiznit. He was able to make waves on there without even getting his real identity out there. He was just Archangel to them. So, of course he was able to kind of leave this to sort of like, you know, not have a hot trail on him for this either. And now, granted, I mean, Shepard, like, aided in a murder there, but, I mean, she has no reason not to. Alright, so, Alrighty, Dergy, we, she's at customs
I'm sorry,
store.
but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
You humans are all racist.
No. Dude, would your own people let that happen? I mean, probably, but... you guys are Turians. We humans need to protect our squishy bodies, alright? I'm saying that, playing as a woman that is clad in so much armor, she might as well not have a fleshy body. Especially considering, along with her shields, this armor really protects her, like, really well. Clearly. At least just with how tanky I built her, you know. Sort of an in-universe translation of my, my build.
Can I help you, ma'am?
I think I've touched on this before, but why the heck not?
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Alrighty. So...
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit.
oh boy.
8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Whoa, okay, so they added more even though they tried to tighten security. That's interesting. And that's kind of scary you can remember that, but I mean, no wonder you're such a good assassin if you could... Oh, that's right, Drell have a photographic memory. Alright. Which is fucking awesome about Drell. I think this is who you talk to about Koliat.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever's available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
Oh my god.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour.
Jeez.
The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Beautiful. By the way, if y'all heard that Discord group, it's because I'm waiting for Peeps, so I want to make sure that I'm not keeping Peeps waiting, so I will cut this here and magically reappear like I never left recording the video at all. Alright, it wasn't a poke to hang out, it was just a fun little message from a friendo. But yeah, if you heard, sorry, apologies if the Discord boops disrupt or confuse y'all. I'll try to point out whenever I'm getting a Discord boop, because there's been plenty of times where I've been like, whoa, what's my Discord doing? But it was the video I'm watching instead of me. But, anyhow. Or the stream I'm watching. Okay, what about duct rats again?
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them.
Oof.
Lacerated by fan blades.
Shit,
broken
man.
by a deadfall.
Oof.
Suffocated by vacuum exposure.
Jesus.
Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run.
Jesus.
Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Jesus Christ. That's sad, man. But so why did they do all that?
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play...
Okay,
in the
gotcha.
ducts
Yeah,
where
poor
adults-
Good
kids.
enough.
Mouse is usually
That's,
upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. Sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
Alright. By the way, this Captain Bailey's a stand-up man, and he continues to be in 3. Kudos. The hero that we needed. The true hero of the story, one of them. There's a bunch of behind-the-scenes heroes that help Shepard out. He's definitely one of them, because he gets you into the Citadel when before you'd have to do all sorts of paperwork and stuff. But in order to keep the plot moving, because it's a video game, he was like, you just press this button right here, you can just go, instead of having to do all this bureaucratic bullshit. Because that's what I love about Bailey so much. He just basically, looks at bureaucratic bullshit, and then just says this. Just, like both middle fingers, actually, and then just ignores it. And I love him for that. Because most CSEC follow that shit like absolutely letter by letter, and you see a lot of that in this game and in 1. I can't speak for 3 because I haven't really played the dick out of it like 1 and 2, but I'm gonna eventually, and I'm certainly going to play it very thoroughly for the channel after this game, which, ME2 is approaching end time territory here. But anywho,
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat, and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
you're welcome, Thane. Alrighty. Alright, so, Dark Star. She's gonna pop in there for a second to look at Asari. I mean, honestly, I feel like they've had conversations about Ada's horniness. Liara and Ada, I mean. And basically, Liara's like, you can look, but just don't have sex with anyone else. That's all she really cares about. And I imagine she gets home and she, basically bugs Liara about, sexy pics and, video chat, fun times, and etc. All I know is that, in my brain, because I'm a perv, they just have an extremely steamy sex life. And she also pops by the station sometimes for some fun times, of course. Like, I just imagine that whenever they're flying by the place, if she feels like there's enough time, she's just gonna go boink her girlfriend for a bit, because, priorities, man. But she probably hasn't had much time for that, so mostly it's extranet. Long-distance relationship stuff.
Maybe a shotgun.
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop barrage of death.
I agree with that,
If you
man.
can hit anything.
That's true, but I'm good at hitting things with an assault rifle now, because I only play with them. I'm glad I accidentally stopped in there to agree with that man who loves assault rifles like I do. Oh yeah, the game store parody. I love that. They're funny. It's funny, but
Thank you for using Avina.
Sorry, Avina. I didn't mean to talk to you. All right. Words. Okay. I'm looking for the Dark Star. I think I need to go upstairs. I'm trying to remember where the f***ing stairs are. Okay, wait, hold on. Is this Dark Star and I'm blind? Yes, it is. Hello. Outside of the Dark Star. Is that what he said?
Yeah,
there he is.
Yeah, sure. I can
Okay,
get 2
good.
cases by
I
the
was
end of the
right
day.
where I needed to be. I was just being herpety for a second.
Oh, shit.
But I'm done being herpety
Rios.
for now, so that's
I
nice.
thought you were tired.
We're good now, friends.
Commander
No.
Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
I love his cool, calm collectedness. As serious as Thane acts, he has a sense of humor that I love so much. And I don't think that's the only time that comes out, but God, I love that. I love this man. Oh, man. Alright.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse.
Huh.
He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
Why didn't you think it could be? You knew he was a duct rat. Oh well.
How do you know Thane?
Oh, wait, hold on. Whoops.
He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active.
We need you to answer some questions.
The people I work for... Look, I can't answer questions for just anybody.
But you can for me. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for...
We don't have time for this.
God, Thane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Used your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
There we go. But yeah, Shepard has no time for people like this when something like this is at stake for one of her people. And Thane was one of her people the moment he signed on. As with all these people. Even if I do a completely renegade Shepard, she's never going to have a problem with doing these kinds of missions for her people. Because she's always going to respect them if they want to be with her on this mission. I'm going to play her as a very violent person, but someone who respects the company she keeps as long as they don't cross her, frankly, and can make really good friends or more with some of them, probably more with a lot of them. That's kind of what I'm thinking my Renegade Shepard's going to be. You know, I probably am going to do a whole, like, Renegade trilogy playthrough very soon here. We'll see. She's not sorry she hit him. She's not gonna just let him, you know, stall when... I mean, if he's trying to assassinate... If Koliat's trying to assassinate someone right now, he could be dead before we get there. She's not gonna waste time. Yeah, she's not gonna talk about those either, because she hates that they exist. She's not even gonna acknowledge them.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
Oofity.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
Oof.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Koliat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Koliat.
She's not going to try to console him. He's clearly at peace with the mistakes he's made. And she respects him for acknowledging such possibilities. That's probably essentially what Mouse thinks of him, too. He would think. I mean, honestly, deciding that sort of thing and being like that, like, frankly, deciding to console him seems... I mean, part of Ada probably wants to console him. I would want to. At least part of me would. However, it's clear to her that he doesn't want sympathy, that he doesn't want her pity. It's really, really clear to her. Alright.
Let's head back to Bailey.
And, I mean, hell, the more they stand here talking, the more Koliat is in danger, so, yeah, there's that too. So, oh yeah, we need to go back to Bailey. I'm glad that I remembered that as I was going, I think, the wrong way, because I'm pretty sure that... Hold on. No, I think we are going the right way. Down here... I did go up the stairs to go here. I just didn't remember that I did that. That's why earlier was like, we might need to find stairs, but no, I think I think that's the top level we have access to here. It's probably not the top level of the wards, I don't think, but, yeah, it's the top we have access to right here. Anywho.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is
Oh, yeah.
my favorite store on the Citadel.
Every store's her favorite on the Citadel. I forgot I stopped by and did that, because I don't think anyone who plays this game wouldn't. it's a little fun and comical, so... Alright, what am I doing again? Oh, yeah, Dark Star... Okay, so I was going to C-Sec and to talk to this beautiful man right here that I love so much. Hello, friendo!
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
Meaning, yeah. She kind of doesn't like that he's taking bribes. She thought he was a stand-up guy. She's not so sure about it right now.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
Oh boy.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
You apparently haven't noticed we're not C-Sec. No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me. You two are in way over your head.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you.
We'll see about that.
Hit me again, asshole. Every punch is another credit in my
Works for me.
I love this so much. This kind of dick.
You know what I'll do to you when I get out of here.
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
Yeah, no, not yet. Not anymore.
The guy who's gonna sue
Go
you
ahead and ease
for
up.
assault.
How about this? You tell us the target, you never see us again. And Bailey drops his price 50%.
Yeah? Can I get that in writing?
I don't think either of us want this in writing.
Alright. I ain't going to jail for the tadpole. And I do love a bargain.
Tadpole.
Joram Talid. Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
I guess you have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
Yeah, she's not gonna rat out Mouse.
And once I have a name...
Elias,
Mouse has it hard enough,
advise you
clearly.
to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
CSEC really feels like an alive organization in this particular side mission. You see all sorts of CSEC officers, and you also kind of get to see a bit more of the ward's underbelly, because of course it has a super criminal underbelly element to it, because it's a populous place.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will
This
you
is a
be?
fun little interesting mission. It's a nice little break from the pace
With the best view.
of a lot of the other rest of the game. I feel like there is some shooting later. I don't actually remember though.
I'm on Kira. Orders. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
I love Thane's presentation. The vivid, memories, the disappearance, I love the way it's portrayed. I love the effects. He probably has some sort of invisibility field, but that is so cool to me. Just he says that prayer he's gone. I love his spiritual side too. I can't gush about him enough.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Yeah, I remember that you gotta really pay attention to where you're going here. Or else you could lose him and fail the mission. Permanently, I do believe. Kind of like how you can fail Morin's mission if you basically do the wrong things in the VIP area.
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of call yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Now he's going that way, which means we have to...
No problem so far.
Also, it's cool you get to see a lot of the sort of inner workings of the Citadel here, with these little rafters here. These maintenance rafters, and also the Keepers use this to get around, looks like. Neat.
Do you have the target? Target in sight.
Alright, so Aquila. Is he going in there? Okay, no. Bouncer's going in there. He's waiting out there.
Can you give me an update?
I wonder why it's not actually triggering her dialogue. I feel like she has a dialogue about it, but maybe not. I wonder if it's a bug that I'm not getting dialogue, or maybe I'm doing it too early. Because the no dialogue makes this kind of awkward feeling, or just kind of empty feeling. Just waiting around without Shepard saying anything. It's just like he's asking for things and she's not responding, but the game acts like she is. So okay, now he's running. So yeah, it gets kind of difficult to follow him. You got to be careful. At least it was difficult for me to follow him before. I'm much more aware than I used to be, so it's a lot easier to do stuff like this now. Well, I just really love the structure of this mission, how covert and sneaky it feels. Okay, now we gotta run. No, it looks like. Alright. There he is.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a
No sign of trouble.
Alright. Yeah, dialogue's a bit buggy here. I wonder why. That definitely confirms the dialogue's buggy. There's all the weird cutting off going on. Don't know why. Shrug. Couldn't tell you. Oh shit, where'd he go? Okay, good. Do I see him? I hope I do. Because if I didn't...
What's wrong, Tony?
Where is he now?
Yes, sir.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries.
Okay, good.
Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
You're running for office. Lots of people watch you. Yes, sir.
I'm following.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
Just passing through, don't mind me.
Shepard, I haven't picked.
Wait just a damn minute. You can't be back here. This is private property. I'm gonna call C-Sec. How did you get in here anyway?
This is my first time on the Citadel. I took a wrong turn and ended up on those catwalks.
Oh. Those are for the Keepers. They use them to get around and fix things.
I'm just trying to find my way down. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be here.
We keep it unlocked so the Keepers can come through. When we don't, they disassemble the door.
If you let me go through, I'll be out of your way.
Yeah, sure. I guess it's okay. There's a way down to the main deck just down that hall.
Okay, thank you. Totally not doing something sneaky in here. Yep.
I've got him.
And there he is. Broad daylight, you doofus.
Thane.
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's apartment.
Frankly, it's probably his first assassination. But yeah. I'm glad that we stop him, because he could probably get himself killed or arrested for life real easy this way.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Oof.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help.
I think you do.
What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
I love her. I love her so much.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch.
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
Oof.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Goliath, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I love this. Why is he helping Tank? Because he's a bro, dude. Why else would he?
You're doing him a favor, Bailey. Thanks.
Yeah, well, send me a Christmas card or something. I have to get
and
back
he's
to
so
the
humble
precinct.
about
Come
it.
on, I'll give you a lift.
I love him. Oh my Jesus, fuck, I love this game. God. So much writing inspiration. This is absolutely my favorite game. Probably, the more I think about it. And this mission's this mission really exemplifies why. Really does.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a drill. We never caught him.
Oof.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
It's probably Thane, though, frankly.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Oofity.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
I love that you can do that for him. Good ass fucking video game, people. I'll leave it right here. So, next time, I'll get back on the ship and we'll pick up whenever we'll start doing DLCs next time. Because I think there's 2 story DLCs that I want to make sure I do. So, we'll be doing those starting next time, and I hope y'all have lovely, wonderful days, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, by the way, like, comment, subscribe, follow Twitch, follow Twitter, you know.